Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Casual Report, episode 1,000,000 or something, give or take. I'm the host, JT, joined by the gruesome twosome. Jam and Dan are in the house. Daniel, we'll start with you, mate. It's been a while. You've been on the show. Are you okay?
Good. How are you?
I'm just living the dream, mate. You know that, though. You know that. What have you been up to the past couple of weeks / months / whenever it was?
It was only like 2-3 weeks ago, wasn't it?
Something like that. Something like that.
Yeah, all right. What can I say?
What can you say, indeed, mate?
Been playing Deus Ex. Mankind Divided because.
Yes, I've seen you on that.
Yeah.
How are you finding that?
Still haven't got that far, to be fair.
Mate,
but yeah.
it is a bit obnoxious with all the writing you have to read in it. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit word heavy, and I'm like, and it doesn't auto ping the code you need as well. I think that what I played. So you need a code for this place, and then usually if you play like Dishonored or something, you read like a bit of papers like all the codes on there. It'll just ping it to your thing. Like, I don't need to do anything, run over, but then you need to remember it and stuff. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, it was to say. I played and completed Human Revolution, and I really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
This one so far is striking me as being a little bit sort of it's taking its time to kick in.
I can see that.
Not to say it's bad, not to say it's not enjoyable. It's just
it is just shit.
It forces you to do things you probably didn't do in the first game, and it's kind of like, is that supposed to be there?
I can appreciate that, mate.
Yeah,
I can.
But all in all, so far, it's okay.
So far, it's okay.
It's been on my list for ages. So
put it on the box. So far, it's okay.
Yes.
You know what I mean? 3 out of 5. It's in a bit.
Yep. 3 out of 5.
Have you been up to anything else?
Been watching Book of Boba Fett.
Book of Boba. Without spoiling too much, how are you finding it?
It's getting better.
Yeah, that's the gist I see on Twitter is that the first episode was like, oh, this is a bit bland, this is a bit this, then the second one's like, oh, it's a bit better than over time.
Last 2 episodes have been just immense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're really good.
I haven't watched all Wednesday's episode yet. I don't know.
NS is in the house.
NS is here. Yeah, I haven't watched Wednesday's episode, but I watched the one before, and that was really good.
Mm-hmm.
But the episode before that was very... That for me was the worst episode. The episode
before. I agree.
It was very just... I don't know. I'm not going to try and ruin it.
Hey, don't you try... Don't you worry.
It didn't strike any notes for me. But then that episode came out, and it sounded fantastic. Well, it was fantastic.
Nice.
And then the lead up to this episode so far has been very good.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh my god, Dad, it's so good.
Looking forward to watching more. I've just, to be fair, I've downloaded Brutal Legend as well because.
Of course you have.
A couple of us at work have just been like talking about like Tenacious D all week, so we've just been like, I really want to play a game around Jack Black again, but what other game is there? Obviously,
you didn't fancy Peter Jackson's King Kong for PlayStation 2? You didn't fancy that?
No. And obviously, Brutal Legend was one of my.
He does a lot of. I say he does a lot. He's in some video game shit, isn't he? Like the Brutal Legend. Is he? I'm making this.
The main character.
Yeah.
The main character.
I'm trying. The IMDb is not working for me. Wait there.
There's a lookalike of him in Guitar Hero, isn't there?
Yeah, he's in obviously Bowser in the Mario film. Let me just. I think I am lying to. I think I am lying to. I think it is just Brutal Legend that he's been in. No, but Brutal Legend is cool, right?
He's technically in Psychonauts.
Well, yeah, he is. I'll give you that one.
But yeah, yeah. Essentially,
no.
I haven't started it yet. Well, I say I haven't started it.
Fucking hell! I forgot about that.
What?
Oh, sorry. I'm on his IMDb page, and I forgot they replaced Officer Dick with Jack Black, and he's the voice as well. I forgot about that. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, like literally, I did about 10 minutes of it on remote play.
Yeah, how was remote play where you are?
Terrible. Honest to God, I do not have the bandwidth for it.
No, I can imagine.
So it was like, it started well. I was there like, wow, the latency between the controllers fine, and then I started playing the game, and it was like, it took about 3 seconds for me to make a move. I was
sometimes like the less demanding stuff is pretty good, but when you start playing graphically heavy shit, that's when it gets a bit
I'm very much looking forward to our move, because basically I got quoted on what speed we would get when we move, and it's 20 meg more, and they're not even charging me a penny more.
Oh, buzzing, mate.
Like,
my internet is going up £3. Virgin. Sort it out, mate. 3 notes. I was claptrap in Borderlands as well.
What speed
film.
Have you got there? Is it just the standard like 100? What you've got a gig?
Yeah. That's what happens, mate. I'm not having shit in it. I told Jay does that. I'm not having shit in that. End of story. Not that 100 meg shit. I'm not having. Do you know what I mean?
100's more like
100 meg's more than enough. Don't get me wrong, but I need superior internet, like supreme. I can't be arsed. Jam's the same. I see you, Jam nodding. He agrees with me. Sorry, Jam.
900 meg, yeah.
Have you got BT or is it Virgin?
Virgin.
So you've got Virgin too, even though it's not running at the speeds it should be.
No, it never runs at the speed it should be, but it says you got the gig download speed, so I'll take it. But you usually get 500-ish, at least 6, 7, whatever. At peak, not non-peak times, it goes up a bit, but when it's peak, it can drop to 300-400 sometimes. But I don't care, because like I say, 100's enough. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
But I need that extra because I just need it, mate. I don't know what I need. Dan, have you been up to anything else, or was that about it?
About it, really working,
living the dream, mate. Buzzing. Joining me and Dan is Jam the man, mate. Jam, sorry to drag you from Uncharted, mate. I appreciate your time, as always.
I've barely been playing it, to be fair.
No. Barely touched it. What have you been up to the past 48 hours?
Playing Uncharted. Straight up, that's about it.
Yeah, playing Uncharted. I mean, I got a message last. I said, just have a few games Rocket League. Coming on. Didn't get a reply till like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I was just seeing your message. It's like, I've just woke up. Jam, how is Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection on PS5?
Tis glorious in every way.
I believe you're at the end of 4, right?
Yes. That means they're not at the end of my first run of 4.
4, right, okay. So
this is the most difficult, and I get to go and have a bit of fun with the next run. And
are you implying that
the next 2 runs?
Are you implying that difficult isn't fun?
Well, it is fun because right now I'm enjoying the story and all the lore of it all. But now, once I've done that and managed to get past super hard battles,
there's some other stuff I think was like, do you know what I mean? Sorry, go on.
It's ridiculously hard. Once that's out of the way, then I could be like, right, cool.
Are you going to get all the trophies in 4 and then all the trophies in Lost Legacy, or are you going to do a run on through them both and then go back to 4 and do them that way?
No. I'll go do all of the end.
Right.
And then I'll go to... But I've got to finish Lost Legacy to get the Platinum of Thief End.
Right, you know how it is, mate.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
I do. It's a clever way of doing it and to make you get the Platinum.
Yeah.
It makes you just do both games rather than one. Which I was going to do anyway.
I can appreciate that, mate. But you've been doing anything else?
Absolutely not.
Nothing. Boba Fett last night, did you watch it? Or yesterday?
Oh, I watched Boba Fett.
Brief, non-spoiler hype level. Whatever. I know someone turns up because I see Twitter going, "Oh, another cameo of whatever." But you said the episode before was like episode 1. Is this a throwback to another one, or is this?
There was throwbacks to other,
Okay, cool.
But yeah, the last one Dan saw is my favourite one so far.
Yeah. And I see people
It's just episode 1 heavy. Like,
slightly spoilerific, but if you've been on the internet in the past 2 weeks, you probably know what I'm about to say, so you've been warned about Boba Fett. People are saying it's like it turns into Mandalorian season 3 now. Is that a problem, or are you happy with them to go in that direction? Or
not at all. Not at all.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
It's like converging on one thing.
Yeah. So it's sort of like all these roads sort of lead to one highway kind of thing.
I was gonna say to Jam, it's quite funny how like the best episode so far wasn't anything to do with.
That's what people have. I've seen that a few times.
Like, it's quite funny how it works, but yeah, it was a fantastic episode.
Oh, I can't wait to.
It's only because episode 1's my favourite Star Wars film.
No, it isn't. Just stop lying. No, it's not. You can't say stuff like that.
It is my favourite Star Wars film.
Yeah. You're lying.
Yes, I'm not lying.
Is this one of the things? It's my favourite. Everyone else is wrong, or I understand that Empire and Jedi are better. But
yeah, I understand
the journey as a child, the hype, going to see it, realizing it's a sack of shit, but liking it anyway because I don't know any better, and then
it was never a sack of shit.
No, I'm joking. I'm happy you're standing. I'll buzz off you because
no such thing as bad Star Wars.
There's such thing as shit Star Wars though.
Just Star Wars is not as good as the other Star Wars.
I'll shit on the prequels. They call the shitting on prequel report, right? And I'll sit here for hours.
You would.
No, I wouldn't. I don't. They're fine.
George Lucas is a genius.
I'm not disputing that, right? I'm just saying he's not a shit director. Stick to writing scenarios and
he can write to the cows tomorrow, but yeah, maybe
step away from the director's chair. Give it to somebody else.
I was gonna say, Jam, the line of "I don't like sand" is just
excellent. Where are you going to get that? Where are you going to get that right?
Where are you going to find grade A material like that?
Grade A.
It's rough. It's coarse, and it gets everywhere.
And it gets everywhere. Terrible.
Where? Like the Godfather wishes he had writing like that.
Brian's back on board. Godfather.
What are you laughing for?
I got a proper opinion. I don't care for gangster films.
No, I'm not really that bothered about them.
I'm not saying they're crap. I'm just whatever. I'm not. It's just a load of mature men sat around a table talking shit for 2 hours.
This is why I'm not massive.
Showing respect.
Peaky Blinders or like Breaking Bad. Just don't care.
Widget's Ryan in it. Widget's Ryan in it.
Yeah.
I agree with Ryan on the fact that he's actually not a bad actor, is Hayden. He's slammed, like, and yeah, some of the stuff, like, what was it? The scene on in Revenge of the Sith where he's just like, well, I believe the Jedi are evil.
Christ.
It's just,
He tries.
I don't know why you're hating on Hayden for.
No, I'm not hating on Hayden. Hayden did the best he could with a shit.
It's George Lucas.
Yeah, with the script, he did the best he could with the script. Hayden, no shit to Hayden, and again, no shit to Jam. Help me out, Jar Jar Binks' name.
I'm at best.
Yeah, no shit. I'm at best as a cool dude. He didn't deserve the crap he got. He just did what he was told to do. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, we did see him, didn't we? Yeah, he just did what he was told to do, which is he did a good job, probably. But sorry, Jam.
Some of the battle scenes are fantastic.
No, yeah, like the scenarios and that, and
battle scenes are better than the prequel ones.
Oh yeah.
The sequel ones. The saber fighting, not necessarily.
One of the sequel ones has one of the greatest saber fights of all time.
Yeah.
Last Jedi, in the throne, in the Red Room, where they're all.
The sequel ones.
Yeah.
I meant original trilogy.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
you got Obi-Wan versus Darth Maul, mate. Just that 2.5 second clip. That's sick.
You're buzzing.
I am buzzing.
You're not saying anything else?
No.
Why not? Chat.
Because my life's been absorbed by Uncharted. That's why.
No, it's been absorbed by a game, mate. Ask me.
No, been absorbed by you then.
Ask me.
Have you been playing more Pokemon?
Yes, I have. It's probably... I'm not being over dramatic when I say this. It is probably the greatest game of all time.
Greatest game of all time.
No, but straight up, right? I caught like, what was it yesterday? Like 30 spiels, and I'm just like, I ain't even mad. This is fucking. I'm having a blast. I went in the sea, got me Basculesian, whatever the fuck it's called, my fish.
A what?
I'm fucking riding around on this fish. Fucking this mon starts booting me off. I'm like, mate, I'll smash your head in. Got a Magnezone out. El Frio, El Fisho, mate. Son of a bit. It was great to traverse the land. I just wish it was bigger and more open. Like I said on Tuesday, I wish it was more Legends Skyrim as opposed to Legends Monster Hunter. If you know what I mean. No shit on Monster Hunter. I just wish it was more of an open RPG. And Dan, you know I played that Bloodborne PSX thing.
I saw
it's
the
fucking weird, mate.
Mate, for one person.
Yeah, it's well done. Don't get me wrong.
That game.
But I mean, I played that on this.
I've been following us since.
It's like PSX, so it's PSX pre-DualShock. So there was no stick, so you had to use the D-pad to move the camera. You had to do that, and it's like what? It took me back. Took me back.
She even like slowed down some of the parts
to
match the frame rate of a PS1. Yep. It's like
I bumped the frame rate up, but yeah, she did do that.
Yeah.
For those, I'll get that video up quick.
It's cool.
It looks so good. Like, and there's like. Did
you actually feel like you were playing a PS1 game?
Yeah. I was going from bed like this wouldn't run on a PS1. But it was that Penguins Zero video. I'm going to see a bit of footage. Penguin. I'm so sorry. But I mean, like, it's got like the shadow in. So when I don't know if you played like Nightmare Creatures and shit like that, like you're in an area, it's lit up. But
who's Nabbit?
Why are you saying that now?
I thought you just said Nabbit.
No, Nightmare Creatures. I had pink hair. We're gonna rub Penguins. Footage. I'm gonna go on a bit, but this is the kind of shit it is. As you can see, it looks like it probably won't run on a PS1. It's probably too technically advanced to do that, but it looks like it's like you could tell someone it's a PS1 game. They'll probably believe it at first glance. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's so like realistic.
So well done. And from what I can remember of Bloodborne as well, it is very it's like frame for frame, shot for shot. Like all the maps seems to be the same. All the enemies seem to be in the same areas, and even one of the enemies. Well, the enemies appear to have the same AI as on the PS4 version as well. So you can like I can't remember where it is, but you can trap a dog somewhere, and it will just fucking walk off the edge and kill itself. You can do that on this one as well, which is, I mean, it's free as well. So go and play it.
Completely free.
Jam, you play it.
Why would I?
Because it's 9.
It does look cool, to be fair.
And that it. Yeah, a bit of Vampire Survivors, bit of this, bit of that, bit of League, bit of this. We've been chilling, mate. You know what I mean? But gentlemen, shall I crack on? Yeah. We have 2 scores on the door today, so I'll be quick. First up, Dying Light. Have you seen the score?
I have not.
Do you care? Either of you care first?
Nope.
No, Dan.
I liked the first one.
I didn't play the first one. I was like, oh, that was cool, but I never went to it.
I've always been a bit of a fan of like Mirror's Edge, so Mirror's Edge with zombies is pretty cool.
And I can't after The Office. I can't take parkour seriously. I'm sorry.
You just shout parkour, parkour.
If I was playing Dying Light 2, I'm gonna play it on stream one day. I'll just be going parkour, parkour. That'd be hilarious. Don't get me wrong, but I just can't take it seriously. But I mean, Techland obviously, a bit of trouble development wise, but you know the Light CD project, the all hands on deck and all that shit. However, 46 reviews. What do you reckon the score was, or do you care what the score was?
Probably gonna be like 70 something, or maybe
70 what?
74.
68.
77 it's sitting at.
Ooh.
Yeah, so let's go deeper. Hobby consolas. Consolas? I think that's Spanish or something. I'm sorry.
Gonzalez.
Spanish, our Spanish brethren, I apologise. Dying Light 2 is a masterpiece. We loved the navigation mechanics, brutal combat, deep characters, and the feeling of changing the world with every decision, even though we found some bugs and a little downgrade compared to the E3 gameplay trailer. A little downgrade. I'll send you the... but like I say, 95 they give it. I assume they work on the 100-point scale. But do you want to read a negative-ish one, and we'll meet in the middle?
Go on.
I'm sort of reviews. You know what I mean? Digital trends. With a slow plot and uninteresting characters, Dying Light 2 Stay Human's few redeeming qualities are what sets the franchise apart from other zombie games out there. VGC 3 out of 5 say Dying Light 2 Stay Human feels like it's lost its direction somewhere along the way. It begins as an interesting zombie game wherein the threat feels tangible, your character feels weak, and the world feels primed for a dynamic story. However, the further you get into the game, a lot of its early ideas feel sidelined for a generic zombie plot, uninspiring combat, and absence of any kind of danger. Boom, boom, boom. And one other good one to even it out was 2 seconds. Dual Shockers. There's no doubt about it. Dying Light 2 Stay Human is a sequel of epic proportions. Everything fans loved about the original title is still very much present, but with a bigger city, new features, and a vast open world filled with areas to explore and loot. That is a 90. There you go. Jam, I don't think you're going to buy it. Dan, are you going to buy this?
Probably not.
No, I don't think I will either.
I'll expect it to come to Game Pass.
They'll sit and wait for it on Game Pass. I like it, mate. Or wait for it to be 25 quid and never play it. Who knows?
Maybe. Yeah.
That's what it is. Also, reviews out today. Ollie Ollie World. Have any of you who played Ollie Ollie?
Now that mobile game, kick flipping.
I don't know. It says Ollie Ollie World is a bold new skateboarding action platformer. There is a few other games as well in the series. This is the new one. It's out tomorrow. 21 reviews. What do you reckon?
I'll
put it on screen.
Without knowing the game, 60.
85 it's saying that, which is good going, to be fair. So it's that game. Let me try and get the trailer. Don't be an advert. It's going to be an advert. I'm fuming.
You're an advert.
You're an advert. So the gamer, although February has a whole host of excellent games that are all vying for your wallet, I can't see any of them overtaking how heartfelt, charming, and satisfying to play Ollie Ollie World is. Sure, it might not have double jumping horses or robot dinosaurs, but becoming a skate wizard should be your first priority this month. He's saying, the review's saying that you shouldn't buy Elden Ring or Horizon, you should play this game instead, which is a big compliment, to be fair. But there's some other footage there for you. Let's go to a less favourable review, if you will. There you go. Video gamer. Whether Ollie Ollie World charms your chafes at your patience will depend on your appetite for such whimsy. 70 out of one. Don't know what it means. But I mean, people seem to like it. Apparently it's charming and the gameplay's alright. Out tomorrow. Gentlemen, are we buying that game?
Yeah, I pre-ordered it.
You pre-ordered it just now when I read that review about
I did not
chafes
pre-order
and shit. No, mate. But gentlemen, enough jargon. Shall we crack on?
Yes.
Buzzing. I lied to everybody today. I do apologise. I wanted everyone on when we did the MCU episode, but the results are in, been counted and verified. The official MCU ranking, the only one you need in life, has been sorted. We'll sort that when when everyone's on. Dan, you're more than welcome to join us for that episode. I'll give you the heads up. But I want like Rob on as well. So, but he's playing D&D tonight, so we'll carry on.
You're playing D&D. This whole apartment is playing D&D.
Mate, but yeah, thanks to those who voted, and obviously we'll let you know. But yeah, Ryan, ring Rob up tomorrow, shout at him. But cracking on, gentlemen, Phil Spencer, ever heard of him?
No.
Never heard of him myself. I don't. Apparently, he's in charge of some small company. Gaming segment of some small company. We're joking. Phil Spencer to receive Lifetime Achievement Award at 25th Annual DICE Awards. Boom, boom, boom. Presented by Todd Howard. He's probably going to try and sell him Skyrim when he gives him his award.
Probably.
That's deserved, right?
Skyrim on your mini fridge?
Yeah, to be fair. So I'm reading from their website. It says, the Academy of Interactive Arts and Science, AIAS. Just say that. Today announced that Phil Spencer, CEO of Microsoft Gaming, will be the recipient of the AIAS Lifetime Achievement Award. Spencer will be honoured for the 25th Annual DICE Award ceremony, which will be held at the Mandalay Bay Resort in Las Vegas and live streamed by IGN Thursday, February 24th. The Bethesda Game Studios director, Todd Howard, will present the award to Spencer, and it goes on. Do you know Phil Spencer's been at Microsoft as long as I've been alive?
Oh,
that's a long time.
It's like 74 years.
That's fucking 3 years you give, mate. But yeah, he's 54, by the way, Phil Spencer. Started at Microsoft when? Give me the date, please. Career.
More than 34 years ago.
Spencer joined Microsoft in 1988 as an intern and has worked in a number of technical roles leading the development of Microsoft's first CD-ROM based titles such as Encarta, development manager of Microsoft Money, etc., etc. But Phil Spencer
came in as an intern.
And now he's running the show, and it's well deserved, to be fair. He's done a good job. He's sort of revitalised Xbox. They're back in the conversation, if you will, because when the Xbox One first came out, we don't need to talk about that, do we? But congratulations to Phil Spencer. It's well deserved. So buzzing. And again, I'll say again, if I had the choice to go for a drink with any of the people in charge of the three big uns, I'd choose Phil Spencer any day, and I'm sure you two would too.
Yep.
Who'd crack on? Yep. Boom, let's go.
Right. I imagine like Mark Cerny would fall asleep.
Mark Cerny, yeah. And Jim Ryan is it Jim Ryan? I always forget his name.
Yeah, he's Jim Ryan.
Jim Ryan. He's too... Like, they're all businessmen, don't get me wrong, but Jim Ryan's just a businessman. Like, first and foremost, he probably sat there thinking how can he make money off the meal he's just paid for or something. You know what I'm saying? Gentlemen, cracking on. Do you remember last show, Jam? We spoke about Team 17.
Oh yeah, and like 10 minutes later something happened.
Like, we spoke about it, we were like, oh, this is shit. No one wants this fucking stupid thing, and literally at 9 PM, so about 5 minutes after we went off air, they tweeted, Team 17 is today announcing an end to the MetaWorms NFT project. We listened to our Teamsters, development partners, and our games communities and the concerns they've expressed, and have therefore taken the decision to step back from the NFT space. Oh. That's quicker than I thought they were going to, but they did go back. But gentlemen, are you ready?
Born ready.
You're born with a controller in your hand, mate.
Yes, I was.
Gentlemen, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Any hype, any anticipation for this game? Or are we not bothered?
I'm not that bothered,
You're
no.
not bothered. Dan, are you bothered?
No.
No. Well, you two aren't going to be asked about this. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League reportedly delayed to 2023. NS is not bothered either. I don't think anybody's bothered. If you are bothered, let us know. Rocksteady's next game may need more time in the oven. This is from Cass Marshall at Polygon. The Suicide Squad has reportedly been delayed until 2023, according to Bloomberg. The Suicide Squad game was originally announced in 2021, and it's being developed by Rocksteady, the team behind the Arkham series game starring Batman minus Origins, right? I think.
Possibly.
You don't know, do you? That's no idea. Troy Baker was a joke and everyone kicked off, and he did it on stage. Oh, he's backed off from NFTs as well, by the way. While we're on the subject. Kill the Justice League stars the Suicide Squad, specifically familiar characters like Harley Quinn, King Shark, Deadshot, and Captain Boomerang. With one person that's heard of Captain Boomerang before this game was revealed.
I have, actually.
Oh, you haven't?
Yeah, I have. Because my friend's husband went cosplayed as him, like when the first Suicide Squad film came out.
You're a liar.
No, he's the guy in the mutton chops, and the leather
I
jacket.
know who he is, Jam.
He's
I watched the
Australian.
trailer. I'm Australian, mate.
He's
Let's go
Australian.
against Mind Control version of Justice League. The last title from Rocksteady Games, 2015's Arkham Knight. Blah, blah, blah. Warner Media, the publisher of Suicide Squad, currently has a slate of games at the development, blah, blah, blah. Many studios have struggled, blah, 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 blah. So basically, Bloomberg have heard that this game is, going to be delayed. Because it was announced at the DC Dome, I think is what they call it. I can't remember. Last year that it's coming out this year, but apparently it's going to get pushed into 2023, which we always say take your time. We don't care. Don't run your staff into the ground. Don't don't take the piss. Just get it out when it's ready. If you can, obviously, afford the hit financially, which I'm sure most publishers will allow. But yeah, I mean, if you got, are you gonna give it a better hope, or are you just not interested?
Well, I bothered. Like, I wasn't even when Batman Arkham Knight came out. I just didn't care about it either.
I haven't played that one. That's really good. Have you played that one, Dan?
The Arkham games.
Yeah.
Yes.
All of them.
All of them.
Which one's your favourite?
Good question. First one.
Yeah.
Probably.
Of course it is.
I agree. Right, I'll move on. Gentlemen, Mr. PlayStation, did you watch the state of play last night for Gran Turismo 7?
Did not.
No. I missed it as well. I was too busy catching them on.
Why?
I caught an alpha Apollyon, level 69, with an Ultra Ball not in battle.
Is it alphas in the game now?
Yeah. You know, alphas are the big one.
I was
Like
gonna say,
the
of
bigger,
course
more
it's got
powerful.
that.
Like,
Of course, it's got 69 in it.
yeah. Oh, nice, mate. Ryan, give me the heads up. I was like, where did you find Piplup? So it's over there. I'm like, buzzing. And there's an alpha in Apollyon just chilling, mate. And I'm like, what? Little dickhead. I killed it like 3 times. I was fuming. But yeah, like the Snorlax booted me around the face. That was an alpha. Anyway, Alpha D's nuts. Reading from Martin Robinson, because I didn't watch it either, but basically Sony drip fed a bit of information about Grand Theft Auto. Rockstar getting on my nerves. Gran Turismo 7. Are you ready? I'll just run through this quick. Either of you like Gran Turismo?
Yeah.
Not really.
Dan likes Gran Turismo. Right, 30-minute
It's fun to
presentation.
play with the controller.
Yeah.
The wheel, that's about it.
Yeah. Right, when we were playing 5 or 6 at your brother's jam, I was...
Yeah,
That's the first
GTA
time.
Sport, that was.
Yeah,
GT Sport, sorry.
that was the first one I played since I've learned how to drive, and the G-Force, having no G-Force, just threw me off completely. And I was just like, I can't do this. Do you know what I mean?
Isn't it?
I was just sat. That's weird. Anyway, I was going to run through this quick. Oh, there's a world map enabling. I'll just read through this quickly. Sorry. Who is it? Martin Robinson, Eurogamer. Nice little thingy. I'm going to put it on screen for everyone as well, in case you want to have a mooch. Enabling all this with the return of the world map, a hub from which you can access one of the 3 places to buy cars, so the used car dealerships back. Dan, if I say anything wrong about Gran Turismo, just jump in, because I have no idea. I've not played it since like 4, minus the wheel one at Jam's Brothers. Used car dealership is unsurprisingly where you'll buy used cars, with their value fluctuating in accordance with their real life value. That's pretty cool. So you might be able to buy a car. It says a load of cars there. I don't know. The car count amounts to just over 400 at launch, with more to come post-release, while when it comes to tracks, there are some 34 locations offering 97 different layouts. Although returns to Gran Turismo 7 are the much-loved licensed tests, or much hated rather, if you've ever lost a weekend trying to best one of them. Dan, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like to hear, mate.
I hate their challenges.
Mate, we're all over it. There will also be mission tests that introduce disciplines such as drag racing and drift trails. blah, blah, blah. The heart of the new campaign is a cafe in which players will get to interact with the history of car culture as a guide along by the cafe owner, as well as given insight from some of the name-defined famous cars, such as the original Mazda MX-5 and its roadster kin, the Audi TT. What a car that is, mate. There's an added dash of Pokemon to it. What? A dash of Pokemon to it all, with the campaign being built around you, filling out 30 different menu books. Okay, fair enough. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, Daniel.
Yes.
You don't have a PS5, but I believe Gran Turismo 7 is coming to PS4. Is that right?
I think so.
I think it is.
Yeah, PS5, PS4. There's a trailer here. There's the state of plays there. Are you going to purchase said Gran Turismo 7?
Maybe in a bit of time.
Maybe in a bit of time.
I've played sport quite a lot.
Right, okay. I can appreciate that. So
sport's fun, but it's not.
Yeah,
It's not the Gran Turismo formula.
Yeah.
As it normally would be.
Would you wait for the PS5 version when you've got a PS5, or just jump in straight away at the PS4 version?
Just jump in at PS4 level.
Yeah, because you can upgrade for like a tenner. Is it a tenner or a 20 quid, John? I can't remember.
Tenner usually.
Tenner, yeah. So obviously you can upgrade it if you ever get the PS5. But I mean, Gran Turismo's always been pretty. It's more of a sim. It's more simulator racing to what I prefer, and I think Jam, you're the same.
Yeah.
More about my rally games and me arcade races like Burnout and Cruise and all that shit. Mario Kart, obviously the greatest racer of all time.
Mario Kart's glorious.
Mario Kart is glorious, mate. But I mean, yeah, March the 4th, that's out. I'm sure it's got, like, Gran Turismo, I believe. I've not got the numbers in front of me. Is one of Sony's best-selling exclusives, so obviously it's going to sell. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, anything to add to Gran Turismo? Because I've got a clue.
Nope.
Put the Land Rover Defender in it, and I'll buy it.
That's as far as I know about it. The game too.
You know what I mean? Put Land Rover Defender in it, I'm all over it. Anyway,
Land Rover Defender.
It's end of the fiscal Q3, I think, for most companies. So this is the boring bit with numbers. I do apologise. But are you ready? Sony first. We'll just get through these. We'll just go through it. Daniel Ahmad, as the industry analyst, he's got bare numbers for me. Are you ready?
Bare numbers.
Bare numbers. I'm going to go put it on the screen for everyone.
How many bears there are left in the world?
All the bears in the world, mate. So PlayStation 5 has sold in 17.3 million units as of December 31st, 2021, according to Sony. This compares to the 20.2 million for PS4 in the same time frame when launch aligned. PS5 has faced significant supply issues that has been unable to keep up with PS4 despite demand. Because you see, the PS5 never in stock anywhere. It's always gone. Do you know what I mean? The people ask me all the time, where'd you get PS5 from? It's like, I got it from Amazon. Like, the second it was on there, refreshing it, F5 in it all day long. You know what I mean? Now, Sony's Game and Network Services segment reported revenue of 8. Is that supposed to be million? Hang on. Let me go deep.
Count the zeros.
Count the zeros. $8. This is $8, right?
$8 whole dollars.
$8. That can't be right. It's 8% year-on-year decline. He meant to put percent. He put dollars. Naughty Daniel. Not you, Daniel. This Daniel. $8 year-on-year decline for the quarter ending December 31st. Lower PS5 hardware sales, the main culprit for decreased sales. However, operating profit was 15% year-on-year up. Reasons listed below, which is here. Where are we now? So the year-on-year sales. What was the first one? Jan, what was the first one? Game and Network Services segment. That one. Decrease in sales of hardware and peripheral devices. Decrease in sales of non-first party titles, including add-on content. Decrease in sales of first party titles. But the plus is the impact on foreign exchange rates. So they're making that wedge there, mate. You know what I'm saying? The other one, the operating income profit, whatever that is. Decrease in selling general and administrative expenses. decrease in loss resulting from strategic price points for PlayStation 5 hardware that was set lower than manufacturing costs. Impact of decrease in sales of first-party titles. Impact of decrease in sales of non-first-party titles, including add-on content, and impact of decrease in unit of peripheral devices and PlayStation 4 hardware. Yeah. So, gentlemen, a bit of a decline, but they're doing all right. I believe that's why. Was it the other week they said they were going to put more PlayStation 4s into production because there's the chip thing in the PS5, which is a shortage of, which is why they're so hard to come by, along with the COVID nonsense. Not nonsense, but you know what I mean.
It is nonsense.
Well, some of it's not. Some people are being nonsensical about it. I'll tell you that.
No, I meant the actual virus, not the people.
People are gimps.
Can be. Yeah.
So yes, Sony doing all right. Doing all right. I think everyone's doing all right, to be fair. But yeah, anything to add? Do you think Sony? I mean, with all the acquisitions going down, Sony be all right, right? They've spent a lot of money on Bungie. Jim Ryan said,
"Sure, they'll be fine."
Jim Ryan said,
"They're not running out of money anytime soon."
Because they are. Is it Tencent or Sony top dogs for revenue? Sony.
Tencent. Sony, Tencent.
The Microsoft, right?
Microsoft, yeah. I think so.
They'll be fine. No worries there. You'll get a PS5 one day, I promise you. But just a little. I'm not reading Konami's because they can go fuck themselves. But there's a little sentence in it. It says Konami states they will continue to sell NFTs going forward. We will also be selling NFTs in an effort to preserve content that has been loved by our customers as commemorative art. Go fuck yourself. There's different ways of doing it without killing the planet. I'm not reading your stupid report. I don't care how much money you're on. Go away. In it. Moving on.
Stupid.
If I've missed one, let me know. But I've got EA next. I've got GamesIndustry.biz. EA Holiday Quarter sees largest booking in company history. Now, Jam, I have a question.
Yeah.
EA, they had the financial report meeting, shareholder nonsense thing the other day, where they basically tell the shareholders how rich they're becoming. And they didn't mention the biggest game release of the past 3 months, which is your baby, Battlefield 2042. Are you worried about Battlefield, or do you reckon it's in good hands? They'll be ready?
I think it's going to be one of them slow burners.
I
think I don't know. It's not started off well, but they've invested too much to leave it alone.
Yeah, I agree. And they were talking the big talk when it was on the road to release. With all I know all this shit. Not going to have a campaign. It's just going to be like the Battlefields you remember and all that. I believe, if I'm remembering it correctly.
It's not.
But are you happy with the game though?
It's fine. I wouldn't say it's anything. Like, because this is going to be a whole new Battlefield, but the Battlefield, remember, same old stuff with a lot less stuff.
Same old stuff with a lot less stuff. Put it on the box, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so I'm reading from Brandon St. Clair from GamesIndustry.biz. Says Electronic Arts today reported its holiday quarterly release results, two in the highest bookings in company history, but saying almost nothing about the performance of its biggest release in the quarter. Oof, mate. I hope it does well, because a healthy Battlefield is good for competition, I think, with Call of Duty and Apex and all that shit. So, even though Apex is still technically A, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There's more pieces, more pies, if you will, which is good for competition. It drives creativity and all that shit. So for the first 3 months ending December 31st, EA posted total revenues up 7% to $1.79 billion.
Is that it?
That's it, mate. With net bookings likewise up 7% to 2.58 billion. Net income for the quarter dropped 69% to 66 million. Blake Jorgensen, CFO, he said quarter three was the largest quarter in the company's history for net bookings, underlying profitability and cash generation. So EA, the rich are getting richer, looks like our government, eh? Or the banks. We're not going there. So EA is expecting the fourth quarter to see revenues up 31% to 1.76 billion and net income up 71% to 130 million. Its full year forecast has revenue rising 23% to 6.93 billion, with the net income dropping 17% to 694 million. Bit of wedge. EA again will be fine. They've got Apex, the Battlefield. I'm sure they'll fix Battlefield. They've got the Star Wars shit coming out. It is what it is, mate. Dan.
Yes.
Do those numbers rub you the right way, mate? Do you not care?
I kind of wish it had gone into the hands of a better company.
It's
probably the best way of saying it.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, some of it I get. I like the fact Apex is getting a lot of attention, and they do state that.
There's a new character out in Apex, I think.
Spending
Probably
20% more time in it than they normally would, so that's always good. It's nice to see the companies like Respawn, the actual
like Respawn are like they never let you down, like never.
I mean, yeah, exactly. They're so good at making games. It's unreal. So
yeah, and they seem to be like spread out a bit as well. Cause they've got some of them on Apex, some of them on Jedi Fallen Order 2, some of them on that other game they're making. And it's like you make Star Wars now and Apex. You make Star Wars. I'm like, jam.
Apex is X tricky.
As probably the biggest Star Wars fan I've ever met in my life, are you happy that EA's shoved Star Wars to Respawn, or would you rather?
Yes.
Yeah. Is there anyone?
Yeah.
If you could,
like I say, I can't remember the last time Respawn made a bad game.
I don't think they did, to be honest.
I don't think they have.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but we don't. Casual Reporter saying right now on this show, they never made a bad game. And Titanfall was good. I think it was just no single player, Xbox One only, and all that shit. So,
I'm actually trying to find out what games they've actually made.
Dan,
They haven't made many. They haven't made many, but
yeah, but they've all been bangers. All been bangers. Jam, quick question before we move on to Nintendo. If you could have any company or any development studio make a Star Wars game, who would you sort of, if fucking Mr. Disney, like, here's a check, go and fucking give someone money to make a game in the Star Wars universe, what would you want to see? Would you want to see like Naughty Dog make a, because then that's like Fallen Order, so you probably want that.
Like Fallen Order.
So you probably want to like.
I mean, we're seeing Aspire do that.
Yeah.
So, because I'd like to have an RPG Star Wars. I remember the last time.
Are we talking turn-based RPG or what? BioWare.
I don't know. I'd take like a Final Fantasy VII remake style thing, but
so we're talking Square
turn-based
Enix.
will be fine. No, I will not Square Enix to do it.
You just said Final Fantasy VII. I don't want Square Enix.
No, I like the. I know, but I know what the. I don't know. I don't think Star Wars would fit the style of Square Enix. Square Enix would not twist it. They'd put their own spin on the look and everything. I don't think I'd like that. Don't know why.
I'd love to see it though.
But I think it works well like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, that is Danny makes Deus Ex.
That is Eidos and
They make Guardians of the Galaxy.
Eidos.
Yeah. It's dead good. It's really good. I recommend that game to anyone, especially you, Dan.
Deus Ex.
So
I can't remember the actual.
Are we saying? You're saying somebody to do a Final Fantasy VII remake-esque game with that thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'd want a Platinum Games fucking Star Wars game.
I know you would.
I'm swinging them lightsabers around all day long, mate. Let's fucking do it. Right, Nintendo's up next. You ready? As you can see from the title of the video, the title of the stream you're watching right now, the Nintendo Switch is now Nintendo's best-selling home console ever. It has surpassed the Wii, which I thought was crazy, and it surpassed PS1. PS4 is next up, which it's likely going to do, you reckon, by the end of the year. So the Nintendo Switch has sold 103.54 million as of December 31st. The Wii 101.6 and PS1 102.4. Now, I believe as well it's the quickest home console to reach 100 million units. That's because every household has about 6 of them. There's one each and then one for the kids. But you know what I'm saying? Which is smart, I guess. It's always got a quick. So breakdown: Nintendo Switch OG 81.6, Nintendo Switch Lite 17.8, and Nintendo Switch OLED just shy of 4 million. Happy? I'm not happy. Jam's fuming.
I know where his ball is.
You're a ball.
Winston's looking for his toy.
I'm going to put the tweet
the
on.
kitchen.
The Switch didn't beat the. I think it was the DS.
No, the DS is fucking miles away, mate. The OG DS is miles away. That's PS2 territory, mate. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking. What is?
Yeah, it reached 100 million faster than anything else did.
Yeah, DS sales. I think Nintendo DS is 150 odd million, which is.
I was gonna say, would you technically classify the DS, the 3DS, and all of those in the same family?
I think they do.
If you imagine that, they would actually probably have sold like 400, 500 million, wouldn't they?
Well, let's have a look. All Nintendo DS models combined have sold 154.02 apparently million.
So it's not as much as I thought it'd
No,
be.
but it's a lot. I had about 4 DSs. I'm sure everyone else had 2 or 3, right?
I've got 2.
Yeah, that was from Daniel Ahmad again. He's the industry dude. Let me just see. There's more Nintendo shit here, everybody. There's games as well. Where is it? Oh, by the way, fun fact: Nintendo Switch has sold more than Nintendo Wii U games. Moving on. We have franchise updates on sales as well. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has sold 43.35 million. Animal Crossing New Horizons 37.62. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate 27.4. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 25.8. Pokemon Sword and Shield 23.9. Mario Odyssey 23.02. Bada bing, bada boom, mate. Are you surprised to see Mario Kart 8 just selling like anyone's business? There's more as well. I can't.
It's not right in selling that much.
No, it's not.
But somehow it does.
Yeah, to be fair, this is why we're not getting Mario Kart 9. Everybody, stop buying Mario Kart 8.
They should buy them all, probably.
Yeah, probably. Super Smash Bros. As a series sold 69 million units. Why is Rocket League trending? John, why is Rocket League trending?
Season 2 for Rocket League Sideswipe.
There you go. Boom. Go and play it, everybody. It's not bad. It isn't bad at all. But Nintendo, just keep doing what you're doing. Legends Arceus in Japan has sold 1.4 million, I think, something like that. I best get the actual number, and but Daniel, how are them numbers for you, mate? That quest is bollocks, by the way. Sorry to cut you off there, Daniel. I've just seen a tweet. I'll talk about it in a minute. Daniel, what are you saying about Nintendo? Do you reckon they're on the long way up, or riding the wave, or what?
I think they'll pull the they'll do the best-selling console of all time. The way they're going. Yeah,
I mean, yeah, it's only been 5 years. It's been 5 years since the Switch came out this year, this March, and to be hit 100 million already is like we said earlier, is beautiful.
Well, I was going to say the PlayStation 2 is sat at 155 million.
That's the granddaddy, isn't it?
That's the granddaddy. Yeah. That's the best-selling console of all time, apparently. But yeah, the way the upward trajectory of the Switch, I would, especially now they're releasing separate models. Obviously, we're gonna say it's gonna be the PlayStation, probably. It might even get to 200.
What's that? PS5?
Oh no, it's on the Switch here, mate.
Yeah, 200 million.
Oh,
what do we think? Do you think Switch will make 200 million?
It depends how long. If they bring out a Switch Pro, a Switch Plus, a Switch XL, a Switch, and so on, if they keep bringing out these new models, probably. But if they say in like 2 or 3 years' time, and I know the president today has come out and said that the Switch is halfway through its life, but I think if 2 or 3, maybe 4 years' time, to say, do you know what? No, Switch 2, there you go. I don't think so. But if they keep rinsing these models out, maybe.
If it's already halfway through its life and it's made 100 million,
To be fair, yeah,
that trajectory is going to slow down.
Yeah,
but
then you keep like I'd be open for like a Switch Plus Pro, like more RAM, more under the hood, as opposed to just a nicer screen.
I was gonna say if they released like a pro like Jam's sort of Pro,
Yeah,
he'd buy 10 of them.
One that loads JPEGs on Smash quicker and Jam. If
That's the only reason why I need a Pro. The only reason why I need a Pro.
If you played Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you'd go fucking ballistic. Because it loads you in before the scenario, like the scenery loads, and you're just on like mesh for like 2 seconds, and it's like, come on. It's just horrific, mate. Yeah, Jam, are you surprised by 100 million so quick, or it's been going like that to me? It's like that almost. But yeah. Anyway, Dan, sorry to I burst of outcry earlier because there's a quest of Pokemon Legends Arceus, right? It's to catch a weasel, which is 2'8", and it's the most bollocks thing ever, right? Because I've caught about 30 of them, and I can't catch one that's 2'8". The highest is 2'7". And I'm fuming.
2'8" one. What's so hard about that?
See, fucking Ryan knows what it is. That's the only quest It's the only one I've missed. Well, I've missed and not doing. I'm not doing it. It fucking pissed me off. I hate RNG shit. It does me head in. Like, give me skill-based stuff. But anyway, Nintendo laying smackdown all over everyone's candy asses. Gentlemen. Right, have you caught a 2'8" one yet? Jay's got one. I was going to get it to trade at me, but the dude takes it off you and I'm fuming. Jam.
Yeah.
Mr. PlayStation. Mr. You don't care about this game, but I'm going to talk to you anyway because it's a PlayStation 5 console exclusive, timed exclusive, I believe. Microsoft obviously bought Bethesda. That deal's wrapped up in the oven. It's been a bit under the hood. The two deals which were sort of predated that acquisition, which was Deathloop on PS5 and Ghostwire Tokyo, also PS5 timed exclusive. Do you remember Ghostwire Tokyo? The Tango game.
Yeah.
There's a video up now. I'm going to put it on screen for everybody. Don't worry. I'm reading from VGC. It's our boy Tom Ivan. It said early access offer and pre-order bonus content also detailed in Ghostwire Tokyo will be released in March. PlayStation YouTube channel confirms. I think this is the video. And there's no adverts on it. I'm buzzing with that. Jam. Did you forget about this game until I just told you about it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so you're not going to bother. Daniel.
Yes.
Are you someone that's familiar with Tango Gameworks games?
Heard of them. I don't think I've played much
Evil Within.
Evil Within. Yes, I played the first one.
Did you like it?
Hit and miss.
Yeah.
The story's good and it aims to be scary and it does that pretty well.
Yeah.
But the story is you can quite tell is like a very crazy Japanese sort of.
Mate, Shinji Mikami, mate, of Resident Evil 4 fame. So
yeah,
obviously it is what it is. Resident Evil creator, I should say as well. To be fair, how could I forget? Have you been keeping your eye on this game, or have you it's just like you've not got a PS5, I'm not interested, kind of thing?
I find it interesting.
This stuff's weird. I'll put it back on.
Obviously, because it's PS5, it's not going to show as much interest as
something
isn't, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it looks good.
It looks obviously Shinji Mikami. It looks weird, and scary-ish, freaky, and psychologically unsettling, I'd say as well. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to giving it a go, but I don't think I'm day one. Is the gist I'm getting? Do you know what I mean? But
well, mine's a bit like Deathloop did, but you never know.
Deathloop's tremendous. Have you done that yet?
Nope.
Oh, good. Gentlemen, shall we move on? Do you have anything to add? Ghostwire Tokyo.
Uncharted came out. I've just been doing that now. I will go back to Deathloop, but then I'll be even more confused.
Yeah, so what's going on? Where am I up to? I'll start again. I can't be on start again.
I'm not going to start again.
Why not?
Because
to be fair, Deathloop's good at letting you know where is best to go. So
because the interactions between them, yeah, it's fine.
Gentlemen, it's finally happened after when did Smash Wii U come out? 2014. Yeah. After 8 years, Yacht Club Games finally released a trailer for their follow-up to Shovel Knight, and your boy's very happy. I'm very happy right now. Daniel,
not as happy as you are,
mate. Oh, Dan, do you like Shovel Knight? Just say yes.
I've not really played it, to be brutally honest with you.
He's not really played. He sat in the casual report and he says he's not really played Shovel Knight. This is outrageous.
Yeah, and I haven't either. So technically, you're outnumbered.
This is a fucking disaster, mate. I've got amiibos and everything, mate.
It's supposed to be really good. I haven't watched it.
Mate.
I've watched it.
How much is it on the Switch?
Like 20. It comes with like technically like 4 or 5 games, so it's like 30 quid full price, 35 quid full price. But you do get a lot of content in it. Ryan, don't even go there, Ryan, because I'll be having words with you, mate. Well, Shovel Knight was like a throwback to the NES or NES, as the Americans say, era of games. You know, with the palette, the artwork and the play style and all that. The new game, Mina the Hollower, is a throwback to the Game Boy Color, which they do, Ryan. I watch a lot of American podcasts and YouTube shows. They all say NES and NES and SNES. They all do that.
Americans do that. We just say it.
We say NES and they think we're weird.
Yeah. We say NES.
Ryan's one of us technically, so it's cool. Anyway,
honorary Brit.
Yeah. Yes, to be fair. Well, I mean, it looks so good. I mean, look at it. Look at it. I'm lost for words. The pixel artwork is tremendous. The music is just beautiful. Throwback. It's like Zelda Link's Awakening, but not the remake. The actual the Game Boy Color one. And it is a throwback to Game Boy Color games, as you can see. It's very Zelda, very Castlevania-ish, but not that, and so on.
A Link to the Past a little bit, I think.
Yeah, that as well.
$35.99 Shovel Knight for everything.
Yeah, I mean, if you wait for the sale, you can get it for less than 20 quid.
You can buy them individually.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do that though, because it's too good of a deal to. You can get it, Jam.
What?
You can get it physical.
I know, on Wii U.
On everything.
Yeah, you can. You've got physical, haven't you? You got physical Wii U.
Physical Wii U, yeah. I've not got the Treasure Trove physical though, which bothers me a bit. But I can't afford to spend like 40 quid on a game I've already got like 3 times.
Of course you can.
I probably
do it with Hades.
Well, that's different. That's like 10 quid a go, but
probably pick it up on PC, but it's 30 quid on Steam.
Get PC as well. You probably maybe else to get it, but yeah, I mean, it's got a Kickstarter which hasn't rubbed people the right way, because obviously Shovel Knight, I know you gentlemen are joking, but Shovel Knight's massive. There's assist trophy in Smash Brothers. There's loads of indie stuff. There's quite a few spin-offs now. There's Shovel Knight.
He rivals Aether.
He is in that as well. Shovel Knight Pocket. What's it called? Pocket Dungeon. Was that the one that just come out?
Yeah, Pocket Dungeon's
just come out.
Yeah.
And there's Shovel Knight Dig on the way, and then this has got a Kickstarter again, which people, quite trepidatious. It's already made its goal. Don't worry, 9,950.
Trepidatious. What a word!
It's a fucking tremendous word. Don't start me on that. But I mean, the stretch goals really. So the sound test, cheat codes, and I assume other campaigns and shit as well. Where is it now? There's a bit here. Carry on. Where is it? I mean, all this artwork looks beautiful, to be honest. And where is it? Dan.
It's there.
I mean, it is very Shovel Knight in its presentation as well. All these menus look like the ones that Shovel Knight. Pixel art. Just give it. We know who you are. Sabi Shadow was good as well, but that wasn't them. That was someone else. I can't find it. I bet it's all the way at the top. After I've scrolled all, there you go. Why Kickstarter? There it is. So compared to our original Kickstarter, we're not in dire straits. We're financing a majority of the Mina the Hollywood's development internally. Our main reason for launching a Kickstarter this time is to build a brand new universe in the same way we did our first game, Shovel Knight, with our community involved in creating something special along with us. Every backer that joins the development will help to make a more robust game. Together we'll break new grounds. How does that paragraph rub you? As massive fans of Shovel Knight, obviously, but as a consumer of a product,
it sounds very generic. What most companies would say.
Yeah. So I mean, let's face it. Yacht Club Games can afford to do this off their own back. I've no doubt. I've no doubt in my mind.
If they get good enough, they'll be bought by someone.
Don't do that to me. I don't want them bought. I want
Microsoft, Sony be sniffing.
Yeah, I think
the first games anymore.
Yeah,
we're doing it.
Yeah, I think the first one. Well, I'm gonna check how much they cost to buy. Where is it? The Shovel Knight was like Nintendo had a bit to do with it as well with the publishing and helped out that way. Yeah, that's why it was on Wii U first and 3D. I believe it was on Wii U and 3DS first, maybe. Or did it come back on 3DS? I can't remember. It's on 3DS, by the way, Shovel Knight. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, it's a bit. I'm not sure, man. I don't know.
Shovel Knight new and sealed on eBay, 70 quid.
Don't buy it for 70 quid.
Why would I do that?
Don't buy anything for 70 quid.
It's going for 25 quid.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. Physical PS5 or a 4, sorry, or
Wii U.
Wii U, okay. Get it for Switch, you madhead.
Why would I want to get it at all?
Because it's tremendous. But I mean,
it's not even a good game.
How dare you, sir? How dare you? Get a PS4 version. Kratos is in it.
He is. Do you remember that?
Battletoads are in the Xbox version. Am I lying?
Yes, you are.
I'm not lying. Apparently, it's canon as well. So Shovel Knight and Kratos. Kratos and Shovel Knight. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, from the look of that game, are you at all interested, or does that make you just want to go play Shovel Knight?
I probably won't play it.
Why not?
I might.
Dan might do. Shovel Knight's 8 years old. He's not played it, but that game comes up. He might play that one, mate. No, but I'm very excited.
8 years time, right? I might play it.
Yeah, very excited. I'm day one. I'm not going to fund the Kickstarter. I don't agree with it, so I'm not funding it. I'll just buy it when it comes out. Anyway, anything to add on that before we move on? Buzzing. Anyway, last up on the stories today, we have. There is a new studio being formed by some big heads. Are you ready? The studio is called Gardens. I'm reading from their PR jargon, if you will. It says Journey, Skyrim, and Spider-Man developers announced Gardens, a studio built on collective ground. See, it's collective ground, and it's called Gardens. See what they did there? They should have called it Foliage Inc., mate.
Foliage Inc. But if we start a gaming studio, there is
Foliage. Co-founders Chris Bell, who worked on Journey, What Remains of Edith Finch, Sky Children of the Light and Way, Lexi Dostal, who worked on Dust Force, and Stephen Bell, who plays Ball and What Remains of Edith Finch, alongside a talented team of developers from projects such as Spider-Man, Ratchet and Clank, Skyrim, and the Fallout series, Ashen, and The Hobbit, are excited to officially announce the remote first studio, Gardens. Gardens is built on the initiative of growing studios that's transparent, sustainable, inclusive, and empowering. The team's core mission is to create vibrant online games that foster meaningful multiplayer moments and relationships between players around the world. Now, I'd ask you to say what do you think we're going to see from this studio, but with the sort of kind of shit they've all done, like Journey, Spider-Man, Skyrim. I don't know what we're going to get from these, but I'm intrigued. I'll play anything, do you know what I mean? Give me a controller, put a game on, I'll play anything. We know you'll play anything, Jam, as long as it's shite.
How dare you? I only play select, specific, top-notch quality games.
And Uncharted.
I knew that was coming. Uncharted is glorious.
Uncharted is good. Which is your favourite? I forgot to ask you.
2.
2. Still 2.
Yeah.
3 gets a lot of shit, but I quite like 3.
3's really good.
Yeah.
You give me the gameplay of 4 of Uncharted 2.
Gameplay of 4 is really improved and is really impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
it's like the big difference between Last of Us 1 and 2. Last of Us 1's gameplay was much more story driven. The gameplay wasn't anything to write home about.
Wasn't
but
bad
then the second one's gameplay was
there's that sort of,
much better.
Yeah, that loop was just it's good. It's good. Anyway, functions as a fully remote studio, but based primarily in Portland and Los Angeles. Gardens' name is rooted in the kind of games world the team wishes to create. These artfully crafted living environments will be designed to foster rich multiplayer interactions while relying on care by the community in order to thrive. So I imagine Journey... Spoilers for Journey, sorry. I'm sorry.
Ruined it, I don't want to play it now.
Everyone, I'm so sorry. But, you know, that kind of shit. I imagine walking simulators, but with other people, I imagine is what they're hinting at here. But I mean, it is what it is. We'll see when they come. Veteran developers who have already joined the Gardens team include executive producer Sarah Sands, artist Ryan Benno. He's been on a lot, fucking hell. Spider-Man Miles Morales, The Walking Dead, The Wolf Among Us, Ratchet and Clank. Principal engineer Rosedale, senior engineer Roldan Melchon. Sorry, Roldan, mate. Gameplay engineer Tonya Beglari. Why is everyone got a name I can't pronounce? I'm so sorry. And Leighton Milne.
Why can't you pronounce them?
Roldan. It's Melchon. It is Melchon. I'm going to go with it. I mean, show me a trailer when it's ready, lads. You know what I mean? Do you have anything to add? Are you intrigued or excited about that, or is that going to be show me when you're ready kind of thing? I'm sure it'll come up, a logo will pop up at E3 or some conference thing. Speaking of E3, not really E3, but do you reckon we'll get a Nintendo Direct this month?
It's been 1 February for the last a million years, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know, was it you that might have told me, or I might have just seen it on Twitter? Someone had put all the dates of February E3s over the last, 10 years, and we've had one every February for the last 10 years.
A few Januaries, but every February as well. I think was the gist there.
We'll get a new Smash character.
Can you imagine? Say Sakurai comes up saying, "Mistaken the piss, lads. New fight pass. Here's fucking another sword. He's in a bit."
Yeah.
Gentlemen, that's all I got run down today. Do you have anything else to add?
Nope.
Daniel.
Yes.
I just scrolled down a bit and I've I don't disagree. Do you want to say what it says here next to your name?
You're on the same side as me.
I don't disagree. I think there's a way back for him, but I don't disagree with what you're saying. Do you want to say what it says next to your name on this unpopular opinion?
I'll read it out.
Read it out.
How is that an unpopular opinion?
You can shut it. Best player in North London, mate. Be quiet.
Well, he's not in North London anymore, is he?
No, he's not. We got him. Go on, Dan. Sorry.
Dele Alli is a has-been, and he's not worth 40 million.
He's not worth 40 million because we got him for free, rising to 40 million.
Technically, yes, you got him for free. But if he plays 20 games, then you owe
10 million, I think. 10, 15.
Which...
If we win the league, they get 40 million.
Incentive for Lampard to stick him on the bench.
Yeah. Although...
Yeah, he might play him sporadically.
Yeah, I mean, if Lampard's the winner that we all know him to be, I think he'd want to pay 40 million for him because as unlikely as it is, he probably wants us to win the league, I imagine. But we're not going to win the league anytime soon.
Yeah.
But I mean, when they first bought him from, help me, Dan.
It was MK Dons.
MK Dons. He burst on that scene and he was unplayable for like 2 years.
It was.
And then, you know what I'm saying? The lifestyle.
It was ever since Posh kind of just started weaning on Tottenham, and then he stopped playing.
Ended up playing. There was that video went round of him with that lady of the night, we'll say. I don't know if you saw that. Jam probably did, and so on. But I mean, I think Frank Lampard is a winner in it, and I hope he
whip him into shape a little.
Yeah,
bit.
hopefully he probably get like. I think he's been needing to leave Tottenham for a few years now, and I think finally he's like, do you know what, fuck this, I need to go, because like I say, since Poch was there, was it Poch that he thrived under? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, Poch,
yeah. I think from when Poch got sacked, I think that had an impact on his confidence.
He's the best manager they've ever had.
Probably is. I think he's the most successful for a long time, isn't he, Poch?
Well,
I think
near miss, but he did really well then.
Yeah, he come third in the 2-horse race. That was him, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine coming third in the 2-horse race. Only Tottenham, mate. But yeah, I mean, we've got Everton. I'm not against Frank Lampard. I think he's a winner. Did he do all right at Derby? I think he did, from what I remember.
Derby and didn't bring him up.
Yeah.
He got him playing again, and then in all fairness to him at Chelsea, he didn't have any money to spend.
He didn't have any money. Was he on a transfer ban as well? I think, wasn't he? Was that then? Yeah.
Money under a transfer ban.
He got shafted, I think, at Chelsea. I think he's got a young English hungry manager. He's got a point to prove. Born winner. I mean, no problem. Frank Lampard manager.
So I can imagine. It's hard to say because you're in that mire now at the moment, which obviously, like teams like Newcastle and Norwich have actually started picking up points.
Yeah.
So Lampard needs to hit the ground running, like. Straight away.
Luckily, his first game's an FA Cup game. I'd love an FA Cup run, but it's good. It's a good way to sort of like see what we're dealing with. Do you know what I mean? But if you lose, I'm not really asked at this point. I'd rather just get them concentrate, staying up.
I should have gone with something a bit more arguable. What was Arteta doing in transfer market?
I'll tell you what he was doing. Nothing. He was doing nothing. He was sitting there just like, you could go out on loan, you could go out on loan. Have him. We don't even want money for him. Take that. We'll just save on his wages.
I'm gonna say
transfer window done.
You haven't scored a goal. You've only scored one goal in January, and you've got Lacazette. It was
the best goal in the world. Eddie. Emil Smith-Rowe's our top goal scorer, I think, at the moment.
You're all buzzing, mate.
Emil Smith-Rowe's our top goal scorer.
No, he's not.
Followed by Saka, and then none of them are strikers.
No, he's not. Do you know what? I think ours is.
I think it's like 8 goals for Emil and 7 for Saka.
Where? Right.
Oh, Arteta, mate.
Brentford in the FA Cup next. That's to Saturday at 3.
If we're talking football, can I just say Brentford made the best signing for a free transfer I think I've ever seen in my life.
Better than Aaron Ramsey?
No, Ericsson.
Rangers, isn't it?
Ramsey, Ericsson.
To be fair, if Touchwood,
with the heart issue.
If his heart stays as it is, hopefully he does. But Ericsson's a good player. All right.
In terms of actual quality, Ericsson was definitely.
Did I ever tell you when he had his heart attack thing? I was watching it at my grand's house, and my gran, bless her heart, she's like, these players go down dead easy, don't they? They're all. He barely even touched him, I bet. And I was just like, I was sat there thinking the fucking the medics all come on, the fucking stretchers on. I'm just like, grounded from up here. Like, you can't say that.
I used to do that.
Jesus, shut up.
I don't know.
Bless her heart. But yeah. I noticed yesterday, I think, Huddersfield are 5th, right?
Yeah, we won against Derby.
Derby, yeah. We've got Macca's and I saw the lights on. I was like, oh, fucking hell, they're playing tonight. Luckily, I beat the traffic. It's a fucking hell.
Yeah.
That traffic lights on the game when there's a game on is horrendous, mate. It's horrendous when there's a game on.
It's already bad. The roads are terrible.
Yeah.
When there's a game on, it's
just like, what? Just get out of my way. Right.
Never go down there when a game on.
Oh no! I was like, let's go a game soon. It'll be cool to I'm not driving. Fuck that. I was saying if you get promoted, but then we're gonna get Everton to get relegated, so there's no point fucking.
You'll enjoy the experience. Going to a game, it's very fun.
Imagine. Right, we'll have to sort something out. That'd be cool.
Joe, I've never been to a Crew game.
What? You lived in Crew for how long?
A million years.
Never. Well, I don't blame you, but come on, mate.
I've never been to a Crew game.
I was gonna say, aren't you looking to go back down to League 2 at the moment?
Why?
I think they're like in bottom 4.
Are they? Let me check.
Yeah.
Oh, Crew. I ain't got a clue. I have no idea.
Let me check. Crew Alexandra.
Bottom 4.
No
Lost
idea.
to Gillingham.
Lost to who?
Exactly. Gillingham. They are in the bottom 3.
Yes.
League 1, yeah.
And they're quite a bit away, aren't they, as well? There's
6 points off Morecambe, we were 21st. I needed to win that against Gillingham, to be fair.
Let's have a look.
You know what I mean? Crew as a team.
Morecambe technically in the bottom.
Ryan, we work by the stadium. Well, you work by the stadium. It's down the. Are you taking the piss? It's down the road from your house.
Yeah, Ryan, don't worry. I'd forgive you for not knowing either.
Ryan lives by.
I only know because I drove past it.
Stream. Okay, cool. Okay, you're taking the piss. But I thought it's hard to like grasp sarcasm sometimes from the chat. I was like, what?
What I find hilarious is I'm looking at the championship and like you look at that table and you look at the teams that are there, like Fulham, Blackburn Rovers, Bournemouth, Queen's Park Rangers. Then you got Huddersfield Town, and it's like, what are they doing there?
Huddersfield is a good team, mate.
It's a nice feeling for once.
Not lost the past 5 games. But it might be a bit longer. Last 5 games you're not lost.
It's unbeaten. They've been unbeaten in 11 now.
11? Fucking hell.
11 games. Yeah.
Decent, that.
Yeah, they're on a good run, but at the same time, we've had more games as well, so there is a chance we'll drop out. But yeah,
we've got Barnes. Oh, the Yorkshire Derby, Barnsley on Saturday at home.
Serious?
Are Leeds playing Saturday? I don't want Leeds to be playing Saturday.
Leeds?
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
I don't want Leeds to be playing Saturday.
Leagues and Cups, scores and fixtures. Saturday.
Are they at home? Oh, no, they're not.
No, they're not.
Yes.
You're okay. Oh, yeah, shit. We're in FA Cup, aren't we?
Yeah, man.
Didn't know
Must be if we're in the FA Cup.
Where's Zorua, you mad head? Send me the map again. I'll buzz off that. Gentlemen, I'm going to talk about. We'll have to do a spin off called the Football Report. And we'll sit here talking football all day long. I'd love to do that. But.
Football Manager.
Talk we'll talk about all day long.
G can come round and sit in my chair because I'm not doing that.
Why?
Oh, why would I want to sit and talk about Football Manager?
It's the greatest game of all time.
It's not even a game.
Speaking.
Manager, mate. That's what it's all about.
It's not a game.
Speaking of the greatest game of all time, if any of you've got a forgotten gem, because I forgot to ask you again, I'm sorry. I've got a list if you want me to dive into that. I've still got someone.
Good quick ones.
Right.
I've got one.
Okay, Jam's got one. Daniel, if it's alright with yourself, I'm going to let Jam go. Is that cool?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, Jam.
Let me find that one again.
Forgotten gem number 50 million.
So, I believe this game came out in the height of the OG Pokemon.
Pokemon's Monster Rancher.
Pokemon. Yeah, how'd you get it?
What? Are you joking?
No, yes, I'm joking. You can.
Digimons.
Came out in 1997.
Right. Yeah, that's.
It's a very like.
Is it
visually
like Pokemon?
Top down. I haven't played it in so long.
This isn't helping me. Right, you're the best. These are great clues, John.
It's a great club. Yeah. So it's like top down, visually like Pokemon, but
Is it Game Boy?
kind of like a puzzle RPG. Yeah, it's on Game Boy.
Right. Okay.
This is of a certain franchise.
Do we know the franchise or?
We may not have spoke about it today.
Oh, we did then. Hang on, let me check. Oh, is it when we talk about Mina? It's not a Zelda one, is it? It can't be Zelda, right?
Mm-mm.
No. Dan, what is it?
It's not a gaming franchise.
Right.
But it is a game.
You're a game. Dan, what is it?
No idea.
Am I gonna punch myself in the face? Ryan says Harvest Moon. I don't think that's right.
No.
Tony Hawk. I don't think that's right either. Is it?
No.
Is it an RPG? Is it or an adventure game or what?
Yeah, it's like a mix of RPG slash There's no Pokemon looking puzzle, screen by screen Zelda look. Should I just tell you?
Yeah.
Star Wars.
For fuck's sake, go on.
Yoda stories.
What is this game?
I remember this actually.
Yoda stories.
I remember.
Do you want me to give you?
Seeing a video about it.
I'll give you a link because it's quite hard to
I think I
find
it.
any proper like gameplay. But there you go.
Send me a link, yeah, that'd be cool.
It's in our chat thing.
I've got it. Right, buzzing. Appreciate it. Right, I've got a bit of Jam. What is this nonsense?
This is glorious.
1999. You lied to us, Jam.
97.
HQ game. Why didn't you say that? I'd have got it straight away. What is this? Mate.
I got this randomly for like I think Christmas or a birthday once. Like, what the hell is this? And for the first like few months, I hated it. I just played it for like 2 seconds and turned it off. Then I think I got further into the story and carried on with it.
They do look like Pokemon sprites, to be fair.
Yeah.
Is it what is it though? Is it like
It's puzzle puzzle stuff. Something's broken, pick it up.
Who are you playing as here?
It back to someone. Luke.
Is it Luke? And is it like is it set in between the films or is it?
I can't remember.
You can't remember. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't remember.
Tatooine, though.
That's green. It's green. Blah, blah, blah. This game looks.
But I remember that
the music's sick.
And it's one of them. Do you know? I don't know. When you were younger, people might buy you random games for your Christmas or birthday. Never heard of or never even wanted.
Oh, it's Star Wars. Jam like Star Wars. Boom.
Yeah, I mean, it's still like that nowadays.
Well, yeah. To be fair,
there's a Star Wars logo on something. That's what I get for my birthday or Christmas. I'm like, oh.
Are you calling people out here, John?
No.
I imagine you appreciate this.
You get like things with rabbits on.
Yeah.
What is that lightsaber action?
I know what that lightsaber action was beautiful.
Jedi Power Battles, eat your heart out.
Jedi Power Battles is the greatest game of all time.
It is.
I am sorry, but Obi-Wan Star Wars game is
This game is
on the Xbox.
Yeah.
Never played it.
Very good.
You don't have an Xbox.
Didn't have an Xbox.
This is, John. This is fascinating.
It is riveting, isn't it?
This is probably the greatest game I've ever seen in my life. definitely something, Jam. I appreciate that one. That's Game Boy Color Yoda Stories for the Game Boy Color, ladies and gentlemen. Now I know what you're thinking, James. If I was to go out and buy a legitimate copy of Yoda Stories on the Game Boy, how much would one be paying? Well, wonder no more.
I've got it if you want to buy it.
Okay, you've got it.
I think I've still got it.
Just the cart. It'd probably set you back about £10, maybe £7.50, something like that. £13 at a push. I'm not seeing it boxed. I bet you. Excuse me.
I've got it on CEX.
What is on CX, mate?
Yeah, I'm good in there.
For mint, £12. For box, £8, and for unbox, £6.
Boom, there you go. Yeah, so
it hasn't stood the test of time.
I can imagine it hasn't. But this game looks like it's going to be locked in not development hell. What's it called?
Licensing hell.
Licensing hell. Thank you, Jam. So if you wanted to emulate this one, I would be against that, because this ain't going to get remastered or re-released anytime soon. I don't think.
It came out for PC too, by the way.
I saw that. I was like, it's on PC here. Like, Jam, thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. That is all we've got time for today, gentlemen. As always, I appreciate your time. This is valuable gaming time I'm taking here from you, and every week I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. But it's the weekend tomorrow, 5:01. Do you have any plans for this weekend, either of you?
I've got better plans
I know the
weekend.
answer to this question, but Jam, what are you up to this weekend?
I'm going travelling to Leeds.
To Leeds? Into Yorkshire? What?
On train.
On train? Not on train, yeah.
Sorry, Dad, I feel racist.
No. It's alright, it's just funny. No, what are you doing in Leeds, mate?
Hunting for retro games.
Where are you doing this?
Where? In Leeds. The Marriott Hotel.
Marriott Hotel. What is it, the Marriott Hotel?
The Retro Games Fair.
Well, is that this weekend?
That's this weekend.
Why did you just say that, Jam?
Why?
I'm there as well.
Oh, are you? Might see you there then.
Are you joining us?
Not sure at the moment.
Why not?
Come on. That's not a good enough answer, Dan.
Don't be like that now. Need a ride.
Sure.
You got a ride, I'll take you.
It's all dependent on the missus.
Right, okay. Tell Mary.
She said she's allowed to go. Yeah.
Tell her JT said. It should be fine.
In a lot of pain. So...
Just tell her that it's not a bad thing to have JT owe you one, yeah? Just say.
Just like he's the godfather.
All I'm saying is, if I don't this year, there's always next.
There's
always the 26th of February, mate.
Yeah. To be fair, isn't it? It's in Doncaster in February. 26th of February. Fuck.
Do you really want to go to Doncaster?
Doncaster's sick. Like, Doncaster's better. In the Doncaster Dome, it's bigger. Not much in Doncaster, don't get me wrong, but it's what it is. But I'm there as well. You can't see it on the stream, but here there's a, what sign is it? Super Nintendo sign, a Deathloop sign, and I need another one on the other side of the thing because it's pissing me off. I'm going to look for one of them. Yeah,
the acrylic signs.
Yeah, the acrylic sign. I don't know if you can see them. Let's try and...
yeah, Sean's coming as well, apparently.
Yeah, Sean's
apparently. He told me to phone him when I'm on the way to the station. I was like, mate, I'll be there. I'm on the way at 6:30 in the morning. He goes, yeah, just phone me. He was like, all right then. G's coming.
Is Edgy going?
Oh?
Edgy asked me for my address last night, and he said, I'll see you at the weekend. And I was like, is he going Leeds? Or is he just taking the piss? I think he's just taking the piss.
Probably.
Yeah, no worries. Right.
It's funny if you set up at your house or we're in Leeds.
It was dead funny. Because my mum's off this week and she was going to come down, up, whatever. But I was like, I'm at work all week and I'm at Leeds on Saturday, so you can come, but you just be sat on your own with Izzy. But yeah, whatever.
Is there?
Busy with Izzy.
In it, mate. Gentlemen, like I said, I appreciate your time. Jam, I'll see you Saturday. Dan, I'll hopefully see you Saturday, mate.
Dan, see you Saturday.
Work something out. Need lifts or whatever. We can work around it, mate. Don't worry. Anyone going in the chat or on YouTube or whatever on Saturday the 5th of Feb, say hi to Jam. Tell him you like shit games.
Or wear a t-shirt saying my name is Jam.
Wear a t-shirt. Probably have Jam on his t-shirt because he'd be wearing an Arsenal shirt.
I'm not going to wear an Arsenal shirt.
You always wear an
I
Arsenal
want my
shirt.
Guitar Man shirt to wear. See how many people pick up on it.
I'll pick up on it.
I'm gonna ask it now, if it just in case I can't go. If you find Guitar Man, send me a picture.
Do you want us to get at you and you send us the money?
No.
You just want a picture.
It might be like 60 quid.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm like,
Probably.
no.
I've got 2 copies of it.
Why have you got 2 copies, Jam?
Because I'm special.
Fair enough.
I might buy it off you then.
Yeah, well, we'll be back. Or I'll be back Tuesday. Perhaps it'll be in the Marvel MCU ranking list thing. Perhaps it won't. Who knows? Only time will tell. Like I say, if it is, Dan will give you a shout. If you want to come on, that's no problem at all. Yes, I'll be back Tuesday with another report. See you then. Keep it casual and peace. See you later, guys. Up the toffees.
Bye.